Hello, Overview Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM The Long War with me, BlueAnkylo. So, those of you watching in real time as videos are released, my apologies for the small break in the uploads. I've been sick, and my throat's been real sore, so I haven't wanted to talk and commentate at the same time. Hope you can forgive me. Those of you watching in the future, it's just the next episode, 126. So, the other thing to keep in note that although I've had a few days off for being sick, it's actually much larger than that, because probably the last episode I recorded of this series was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I was way ahead. I had a big, large stockpile, and I wanted to play some other games and let this one catch up a bit. So I'm a little bit out of the loop as to what's going on. I've had lots of time to read some comments and some stuff, feedback in the suggestions and stuff, whatever. So, you know, there's a couple things I want to go over for me and for you, because it's been a while since we've done an overview of our amazing base. I do like the fact that all the rooms have pretty cool looking stuff going on down here. That's the Nexus, the normal relays. These are what? Workshops and the Foundry. Alien containment. You can see like a Berserker or an Elite or something in there. We've got the Officer School. We've got Psionics, I believe. Maybe these ones on the right. Okay, those are like Illyrium generators probably, and then thermal generators. I don't know, maybe, I can't remember what everything is. Oh, those are research labs. Research. Genetic labs. And we're building the hyperwave relay. Yeah, you know, it's kind of cool anyway. Point is, I like it. I have had a request to look at the memorial. So, I mean, you can see here, there's probably some people on this list that could be resurrected, but I'll talk about that in a second. Of course, I feel bad for the people who died right away. We've lost quite a few people, all in all, and it would be more if I hadn't reloaded a couple times, but this is already a pretty brutal loss, especially with, like, gunnery sergeants and stuff. Even sergeants are pretty bad, but yeah, that was that assault I messed up with, I believe. Heavy floaters, horrible. But the MIA are the ones that are really bad. So that's how that's doing, basically. We've got 3 people in psionic training, and I did hear that Drakey would prefer to be a mech, but we don't really need that many mechs right now, unfortunately. So, you know, we finished all that. Our soldier list, right. I have a few people on the list, the paper list, that I haven't added yet. The trouble is, and I've talked about this before, I really should have stopped recruiting people at about 50. We just have too many people. It spreads the experience out too much, and we're going to want, you know, it'd be nice for most people to get up to gunnery sergeant or master sergeant rather than, you know, corporal sergeant. Just not as valuable to have a ton of sergeants or a ton of corporals, really. So the experience is just spread out a little bit too much. Shivs, you know, I'm probably not going to really worry about those much these days. Like I said, I'm trying to level up my soldiers, and I've got so many soldiers right now. I don't need to use these guys, even though I've got an amazing alloy shiv. But you know, if you're on the low list, if you're down here, you might get a chance. Today's mission, you might have a chance at, although I've got a lot of assaults. I just, you know, I can't afford to not train up more sergeant tier up to get them maxed out, because the hard missions, we really need more max level troopers. We've currently got a decent amount of meld, not a lot by any stretch, but a little bit. And I know I've still not done any gene modding, because I still can't really afford it. You know, Sandless, I'll probably give you neural damping eventually. I just can't afford it right now. That's 15 meld, a third of our meld for one person. So you get to go on like 1 out of every 5 missions or so. It's not very much. I will try to get that done by the end, though, for the end game. Once we try to finish the game up, I'll try to get 1 squad of super soldiers, if I can. Research-wise, we're doing really good. We're actually nearly done the tree. We've got a few more, we need some more Illyrium, really. And we can finish up plasma weapons. We'll have anti-grav for flight and stealth for shadow armor. And there's not much left after that, to be honest, if anything. So we're doing good. I believe we've actually captured every single alien, which is important, because to finish Long War, you need to capture an ethereal. 100%, you cannot skip that. Foundry projects, there's quite a few things we did not do, simply for meld purposes, really. This would have been nice, extra Illyrium, but I just never had the spare meld for it. Extra weapon fragments, didn't really... Oh no, this was alloys, right? Oh, this is weapon fragments. Metallurgy is alloys. Early game extra alloys is nice, but you can see we don't really need them in the late game. And then Illyrium, you know, you need it, but I think meld is still more valuable the way it goes for me. UFO tracking, I could probably do this. I'm still not sure just what benefit this is going to give us. I'll do it eventually because it's relatively cheap, but not just yet. I don't plan on using shivs much more. This upgrade is for the air game, and it adds an extra missile, but it's a very weak missile. It's a weaker version than the Stingray that you start with, the armor-piercing Stingray. So I don't think it's worth the 50 meld. Unless you've got a ton of spare meld, I wouldn't worry about getting that. What else is there? Last couple things. Pistols. You know, if you like upgrading pistols, we'll probably get this eventually because it's pretty cheap. If you like punching stuff with your mech, this is also pretty good. I don't really do it very often, so I don't feel like it's worth it. More things for your shivs, and that's it. So, you know, I think we've done all the important Foundry projects. What I want to do probably next with meld is to upgrade our mechs to level 3. I would prefer having more mechs. I'd like to have 3, I think. 3 or 4. Because the final mission you can bring like 12 people. So I wouldn't mind having 3 or 4 mechs for the final mission, but we're never going to have enough meld for it. But I do think the mech 3 is the way I want to go at the end. We get one more primary weapon, although we lose an item. But we'll just use battle computers. One battle computer plus a flamethrower, a mist, and something else like a proximity mine or an EMP. That was the other thing we really wanted. Did I build it yet? I don't think I've even tested it out yet. Electropulse. I have got one. We have to test this out. I wanna see how good this is because I'd like to put that on my mechs more regularly. But we're kind of behind on armor, actually, I was thinking. We've got pulse weapons, which is second best, and sometimes almost comparable to plasma. But we're still using a lot of carapace armor, which is, you know, it's okay. But I think I'm gonna queue up a few Corsair. I'm thinking about using most of our current Illyrium storage. Although it'll mean we can't research for a little while because we'll be too low on Illyrium. But I'd like to get 4 of these puppies. They're pretty good. 6 health, lots of defense. Titan is good as well. It gives you more HP plus immunity to acid and stuff. But that's not a big deal. But no defense, and it's pretty heavy. Like, you move slowly. But you do need Titan armor to upgrade to Seraphim. And Seraphim is amazing, actually. Maybe one of the best armors because it's way lighter than Titan and almost as good for HP. So, and it gives you a defense boost as well. So, point is, you know, you don't want to skip those. We will need a bunch of meld for the final armor, the Vortex armor. I think it costs 40 or 50 meld. Like, there's a lot of things that need our meld that we haven't built yet. So, I've decided after humming and hawing, I'm going to build 2 of these and 2 of these. There you go. We still got a little bit of Illyrium left, not enough to really do too much. We'll worry about plasma weapons eventually, it's not a big deal. I will build one more arc thrower though, so that when I want to upgrade it to an EMP cannon or electro pulse, whatever it's called, we can do that right away. And it just costs money, so let's actually build 2, just for whatever. For whatevs. So I spent all of our money in our Illyrium, I hope you're happy. Is there anything else to show off? We are 12 days away from the Hyperwave Relay. And I think that's about it, really. Our mission for the day is easy. It's an asset recovery. So let me pick out the troop. We don't get a whole lot of good rewards, but we might as well do it anyway. And, oh, the only thing that I didn't show you guys was the overall satellite thing. The overall panic meter. I think we're doing fine on the world map. There's still some orange areas, but so long as there's satellite coverage and we can shoot down, or at least survive the missions for everyone, their panic will actually decrease over time, I've found. So it's nothing too much to worry about. And I may even let the aliens make a base just so we can get more meld from a base assault, to be honest. We'll talk about that later. But But yeah, okay, that's it for now. I'll build up my team, and I'll show you what we're going to do for the should-be-easy council mission. See you in a minute. So I've picked out our troops, and we have 2 new members to the team I decided to bring because they've had their name on the list for a while, and I've never actually taken them out. So this is Booster Gold's first mission, as far as I know, and you rolled a sniper. It could have been a scout or a sniper, but your mobility was too low to be a scout, so I just went with a sniper, because why not? So, buffing your aim for the low rank, and I gave you low profile and precision shot, which is probably my favorite of the sniper picks, personally. I don't like snapshot snipers that much, and I think precision shot, even tactical sense, would have helped you out quite a lot for your mobility, but, you know, it's okay. We've also got Mike Prime, who also rode a scout. But he was a speedy scout sniper, so there you go. And for now, you get a little bit of aim, a flashbang, and some armor. And I picked holo targeting, so we've got at least a little bit of holo targeting. And battle scanners, of course, because they're pretty good. So there you go. We've got Enderman. I had to have at least one officer leading the thing. So we've got someone experienced with traditional infantry loadouts. We've got Maximus Kane, who gets to possibly blow stuff up. We'll see how it goes. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I thought he looked good in a top hat. So there you go. You don't get as much protection, but at least you've got a stylish hat. We've got Dylan, our healer for the day, and I think I just gave you 3 med kits because it should be a fairly easy mission, and your aim was kind of bad, so I thought that would help out more than more med kits. We've got Mr. JJ, who's got the heat warheads at least. And backing us up, we got at least 1 mech. So we're bringing our Goliath, who can tank for us if we need him. And we've got a battle computer, and I'm going to try out that Electropulse if I can remember. Or if a good opportunity arises. And finally, our lowest ranking soldier, Dabif, who's been on 2 missions and got 1 kill. I figure we'll try him out again. I think I ran out of scopes at this point, so you've got damage and breaching. Damage and damage reduction and armor, whatever. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting a super difficult mission, which is good because I'm probably a little bit rusty. I haven't really been playing much XCOM for a while.
We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior.
And Long War is pretty darn brutal, so I appreciate a not super difficult mission to start off with. I'm glad I left myself an easy one. Now, we are getting quite high in the numbers on this series. We're up to 126, I believe. I am looking forward to wrapping it up before too much longer, but I don't know how long it's going to take.
Our objective is to protect that cargo at all costs. It's crucial that we deliver
this is a very traditional map.
To our scientists. Eliminate anything that
recovery, blah blah blah. So, you know, you guys know this map, right? There's a couple buildings, shipping containers, just a little bit of a choke point in the middle, and then another house in the back. And this shouldn't be too bad. So let's just move our mech up, have a look, see what he can see. Snowman is extra tanky, so if anyone can afford to be shot a couple times, it'll be him, thanks to his absorption fields. Now, they actually were pretty smart there. The thin man with all the HP probably has squad sights, and he'll be able to shoot from super long range, which is interesting. I think we take the full cover in a shot if we can. You can only see one, but it would still help. Alright, we're off to a good start. I like it.
Planted him.
Next up would be the sniper. I think we need to get you into cover, though. Looks like snapshot would have been useful. And then our assault. Probably not going to do much. Let's just get him out of line of sight, but closer, so that if I need to run him in, I was not expecting him to have line of sight. How could they see him? Full cover, full cover. They shouldn't be able to see through that box. It's weird. Then we've got our engineer, rocketeer, medic. The medic can move up. Good, let's get our medic killed. Move the medic up close. Well, I'm sure glad I gave you that scope, because you still don't have very good aim. I guess we take the shot, probably. I could flush one of them. Our scout can't get anywhere super valuable. Unless you can shoot through the building. Oh, you can! Well, isn't that nice? I wasn't expecting to have line of sight through that window, but we do. Wow, I feel smart now after thinking of that one. Alright, see, I've got residual skills. I remember sort of what's going on.
Got it.
I don't think Mr. JJ will be in range. We've got one left, plus the guy, plus the pack leader. Engineer. Let's put the engineer in here. Out of the line of sight. Should be okay. Now, what I could do... Let's see. If we blow up his cover, we'll have an 88% chance, which is pretty good. I could also try flushing. But I think collateral damage here is appropriate. Could also blow up those as well if I wanted to, but... Let's try to only blow up the little bit of cover that this guy's hiding behind, so that when we come through here, we'll have a little bit of cover ourselves. And if we can do a little bit of damage, that's fine. It'll probably do like 1 damage.
Bombarding that position.
Or it would do nothing. That's... Oh, good! See, I love it when this happens. Now that he's not leaning around it, we can't actually see him. Isn't that great? I had such a good thinking. Oh, good. Lightning reflexes. Yeah, well. Can't plan for everything. Well, I mean, maybe you could have planned that we wouldn't have line of sight, but I don't know. Line of sight is so finicky. Alright, mech takes a shot, dodges it. That's really good.
Got a lot of heat on me.
I don't even care if the mech gets hit. It shouldn't do that much. Takes a shot. Oh, no, acid. Alright, well, it's kind of annoying, but could be worse. Oh, good. Another pod pops in. Alright, well. You know, we're in pretty good position, so it's not that... Those guys... Man, they've got a lot of mobility. That's horrible. So much mobility. So, our mech... I believe doesn't have to worry about the, Actually, doesn't even have... Oh, no, wait, sorry, wrong. If I remember, on a robot or a mech, it'll still have reduced damage reduction, it has an aim penalty, it has less grenades, but it does not have the damage per action, I believe. Oops. Still, we're not in the best position ever. Let's see, sniper. I think the sniper has to take the long shot here. Maybe you should have done, I was thinking maybe I should have done precision, but it didn't really matter. I'm a bit worried about those thin men that are way over there. That's not a bad shot either. Can't quite make it to the square I would have liked to make it to. We're just not quite fast enough. I don't feel like this is a good turn to use a rocket. At least you hit. At least you hit. Alright, well, Enderman, you got 2 shots. You should be able to finish one of them. Maybe.
Damn it,
come on, Enderman. Alright, 2 misses at 64. That's great. Super, super. Okay, Dylan, 43. Not very good. Alright, look at us. We're doing amazing this time. Wow.
Damn it.
Alright, mech. Well, I think we're going to use up all your ammo, but I think this is the best chance of at least killing one, is to use the flush. We still didn't even hit him. I cannot believe how many shots we've missed. Yeah, switch over to the pistol. 76, sure. Yes, thank you to Beef. At least somebody shot him. Alright, well, that was a lot of shots to kill, well, 2. Did we kill 2? Yeah, the sniper killed 1, and then a lot of shots to kill 1 more. I could have thrown a grenade in there. I still think having some cover for us later on is valuable. Alright, we'll just overwatch with those two. 2 pod leaders plus the 2 over there, I believe, is all that's left. Probably on our roof by now.
I'm alright.
Wow, 8 damage from a thin man. That's crazy. And we had absorption fields. That's insane how much damage those guys can do. It's a squad site.
Minor damage at best.
Wowzers. Because we didn't absorb anything on that first shot, did we? Well, so much for the mech really tanking well. That's not as much as I was expecting. I'm glad we at least get a chance. I'm glad Overwatch managed to trigger eventually. So I don't feel so foolish for leaving Overwatch on. Okay, now, maybe start with the sniper again? 46%. Oh good, it has tactical sense. Sometimes I think the aliens just get too many perks. Like, it's just ridiculous. They've got more perks than we can get. How are we going to deal with this? Maybe a grenade, finally? I know I talked about saving some cover. Actually, this could work out. It might blow up that, that thing over there, too. Can't get it to do damage, but to both of the thin men. But if it destroys the cover, thanks to Sapper, that'd be pretty awesome. It didn't do anything to that, but at least we should have a better chance of killing the one that's exposed. Because yeah, this guy, he was going to be really, really hard to deal with. That's a pretty good hit there, Enderman. And I think I'll let. No, I'm going to try to heal the mech. You know, I'll let DeBeef take the shot. It's not a great shot, but you can take it. Yeah, well, I was trying to get you a level up. That's my thinking. Probably just going to finish him up with Enderman then. Or the mech could finish him off. Or the sniper could try. Sure. Take your 76. I decided that there was really no way we were going to kill the other thin men as well on that turn. That guy back there, so we might as well just guarantee that guy's dead. Now we can use the medic. Medic does have paramedic, so we can move in there, get a heal, and then back to cover. And I was pretty sure we'd be out of line of sight of the Overwatch, so worked out. Anyway, this will get rid of the acid, thankfully. Maybe I should have done this last turn, but at least we got rid of the acid. And then back into cover.
All right, Commander.
I think we're gonna have Enderman reload.
I'm ready.
I think we'll have our mech
Ready to
reload.
engage hostile targets.
And we'll just Overwatch.
I feel
A couple spare Overwatches. I'm kind of worried about that last thin man that might be like over here or on the roof. He'll probably hop down and flank and kill somebody in one shot. You watch. Alright, well he moved in close. 7 damage, you know. Full cover means nothing to thin men once they're at high levels. Although the fact that we hit that guy through lightning reflexes is pretty amazing. At least it happens to the aliens once in a while. Even if it almost
Hostile
never happens.
fire on this position.
Alright, you've got that regeneration thing, that's great. Alright, well, we're in pretty good position. Our assault did take some damage. He does not have the close encounters thing, so I can't move, shoot, and hide, unfortunately. I am still not sure where the final thin man is. Thinking of flanking this guy, but I can't quite make it far enough. What do I want to do? I mean, of all the people, Enderman's the highest rank. He doesn't really need the kills. These two can't even get a shot from their current location. Sniper, 51. Wow. High cover. Medic can take a shot. Wouldn't mind healing here with the medic, actually, if I could work a good way out. If I knew where the final one was, I wouldn't be too worried about putting here, killing this guy, and then maybe flashing that other guy. Which we could probably do. Yeah. You can flash them both. Sure, there you go. Could be worse, right? A little bit less likely for them to hit us next turn. Alright, let's do it with the beef. We're gonna move him up there, take a shot. Should be 100% basically. More than enough damage. He is in half cover. We're gonna put the medic a bit closer, get a heal.
Quit your bitching.
There you go, back up to mostly full. I'm gonna take a shot. I might take that shot. Might try to destroy his cover too, actually.
Heading there now.
I can collateral damage this. Yeah. This will be the most likely way to kill him. Maybe I should have saved the flashbang until afterwards to know if I needed it or not. But I think this will work out. Oh, and of course, once again, it's that one tile of vision. Our medic can't actually see him now that we've destroyed his cover. I hate that. That is so garbage. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to shoot him now.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, this is good. Enderman, do your thing. Alright, that's a good solid hit. Probably finish him off from here with our engineer. 79. Still not that high a shot. Tactical sense is horrible. 79% and you miss. That's the way of the world, basically. Nobody else is... We're not even going to be able to finish him off. I'm glad I flashbanged him. I mean, I can hit him with a rocket, I guess. Do I waste a rocket to kill one? Maybe not. I think the spread will be too high to rely on it. Yeah, 21%. It could easily hit my mech. Nah, that'd be silly.
Nice field, Commander.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Oh well, I was hoping we could finish him off, but he has been flashbanged.
Falling back.
So he shouldn't be able to flank and kill anybody, I don't think. Everyone he can see is at full health. Except the mech. Do we get lucky? No. Would have been nice.
Negative damage.
We already had one hit on a reflex, so. Alright, so he just double moved, so that's no big deal. You can finish him off. I'm still pretty sure there's one left somewhere, but I don't know where. So, who do we want the kill to go to? Maybe the sniper? No vision. Maybe we'll let the engineer take another try? 80%? Sure. Try again. There you go. Good shot.
Out of the
Okay, well that covers a good portion of the risk. We've only got one med kit left. I think I'm going to hold off on using it. Although we could heal the mech up. I think we'll save it for emergencies for now.
Reloaded.
And,
Ясно. Буду начеку.
like I said, I kind of think there's
Let's
still
do
one
this.
left.
Moving to Overwatch.
So I don't really want to move much.
It's killing time. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Affirmative.
I want to see if it, like, comes around a corner. Or maybe we can get a sound ping or something. Unless I miscounted, I'm pretty sure there was still one left. Maybe not? We don't have a, the jet boost. That would be nice to find it.
Heading out. Ready to fire.
I mean, maybe there isn't anything left for all I know.
I'm rolling.
We'll send the scout around that way next turn.
Aye, aye. Back.
Get everybody reloaded.
On Overwatch.
It's killing time. Ready to engage. Roger that. Scanning.
Время убивать.
And then we'll start moving forward. But we got to make sure there's nothing behind us. maybe there isn't. Maybe I just miscounted how many. I think
You hear that?
maybe I killed one on Overwatch that I forgot about. That's probably what happened. I'm probably, like, totally safe and I just didn't think about it. But there's still lots of thin men out there for sure. Oh, it's my turn again. Alright, you guys have a look. Alright, we're safe on that angle. Let's put you up on the roof just to double check up here, and then I'll know for sure. Alright. I must have killed him then. There's nowhere else he could be hiding.
I'm on it, Commander.
So, let's move up.
I've got a visual.
Oh, good! Well, there's only one thin man, one sectoid. The Seekers aren't that big a deal. Alright. Can't see anything from there. Let's get our assault up front. And I think I'm just going to actually have you hunker down. We've got our engineer. Not a lot of cover left after all of our explodiness. So we're going to have to move a little bit further forward than I'd prefer. We'll keep a couple people in half cover at the back.
Scanning.
And if the aliens are brave enough to come this far, then we'll have a shot.
Commander.
Also, this seems like a decent spot for a rocket, too.
I'm on it.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Sniper, you should have a decent field of view from there. But you'll have a better vision from here.
Rolling out.
And also, you'll be closer to the group for when the Seekers come, which is always a good idea. Try to remember all the basics, guys. Alright, here we go. Shot and a miss. Gotta remember to try that electropulse out. Alright, you're gonna shoot acid. Great. At least you only hit one. So hunkering down just means the thin men shoot acid. Come on, aliens. What you gonna do? Nothing. So, we know there's Seekers. We gotta stay on Overwatch. Oh, this might work out.
Commander.
Oh yeah, that'll work out. Alright, one down.
Target disabled.
Sometimes things go well for me. I think, honestly, we're just gonna Overwatch next turn. Because we have to deal with the Seekers anyway, so... Oh, shh. I used Alt-O to mass Overwatch. And it was a huge mistake. Oh, why would you do that? You just moved out...
Come get some.
Yeah, I forgot that the acid person would take damage from an alt Overwatch. Should have just hunkered down manually. Oops. Oh well, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. Or I'll lose another assault.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
Yeah, that's no surprise. I'm surprised no one had line of sight on either of those, but... The Seekers are pretty good at that. So all we have to deal with is 2 Seekers. We're okay. Just a little bit crazy.
Confirmed.
I'm sorry, everybody. Alright, the one on the roof might be trouble, actually. No, the sniper can see it, that'll be fine. There you go, no problem. And there's nothing else active.
Heading there
Although
now.
I'll still keep cover on the good side. But this should do. Or not! Sometimes even the pulse laser does not do enough damage. Kill your own Seeker. There you go. I feel it's fitting.
No longer a threat.
Moving to Overwatch.
Back online.
Roger that. Affirmative. Covering
Pretty
now.
sure we've killed everything that's active, so we can just regroup and move up to the better cover for the next line. Move the mech up a little bit.
Here they come.
Oh, good! We found some more. Man, I am activating aliens like crazy today. So they pulled back pretty well. Might take that shot. Not enough mobility to get anywhere terribly good.
Move, move, move!
Alright, DeBeef, you still have acid, right? Great. Well, I'm not using the medkit on you, so you're just gonna have to survive.
Affirmative. Moving out.
This is not my favorite kind of turn,
Heading there now.
where you have to dash up to get any kind of cover.
Understood. Moving
This
out.
is why I didn't want to blow up all of our cover, but I had to anyway.
On my
Try
way.
to keep the sniper in a decent position.
Back in.
Also, low profile, gotta remember that.
Eyes on the prize.
You know what? Take that shot. Very good. That's one down. 61% didn't fail me today. And,
On the move.
maybe you should have moved the scout a bit closer, I don't know. Scout's got lots of life. Alright, there's one. There's two. Takes a shot of the mech, I assume. Yeah. The mech does have that battle computer, right? So he should be a little bit more dodgy than usual. Yeah, alright, that's working out pretty well. He's
Hostile fire at my position.
soaking up a lot of shots. So let's see, how do we deal with this? We're pretty much safe, I think. 53. Sniper has no vision, of course. Rockets does. Unable to get a line of sight through there either. No good flanking opportunities by anybody. Well, I think we start here with our scout because he's got hollow targeting. It's a good hit. You very nearly killed him as it is. And then, we're no longer acidified. Maybe move you a little bit closer. You might have
Getting it
slightly
done.
higher odds from here. No. But you got him anyway.
He's down.
Alright, we got two left. How do we deal with this? I mean, the last time I took a 61, it worked out really well.
Position
Move
confirmed.
Max up. You know what Maximus does? He can get a grenade in there. I know I've been talking bad about grenades a lot, but sometimes they work out really well. And I think this has been a good episode for grenades. That's the second time I've been able to destroy cover really effectively. And this should give a nearly perfect shot for our mech. And then we can wrap it up maybe with our infantry. It's only half cover, but I think this is the last guy. 100%.
We nailed
And
it,
we're good.
Commander.
Okay, I feel like that was a good warm-up mission for me. I made a couple little mistakes, but nothing too costly. And everyone
Missions
came
like
home.
that really set the tone around.
No injuries.
Great work, Commander.
So, my assault survived. Good work, DeBeef. I have to give you close combat, even though it doesn't happen that much, but it just seems to be the way to do it. Rocketeer can have snapshot, that'll help. And our medic, you can now have dense smoke. I know, you know, combat drugs is handy because you get plus 20 defense, plus 20 will, plus 20 crit. That says that all right there. Whereas dense smoke just gives you 40 defense altogether. But I think the point is, when I want to use a smoke grenade, I want to keep people alive. I don't really want an offensive smoke grenade. It's also bigger, isn't it? Increased area of effect. It's much easier to hit the whole group. So, that helps. Alright, good. So we don't get a whole lot of rewards, unfortunately. With easy mission, very low rewards.
Remember,
that's how it goes.
We will be watching.
Alright, let's let a little bit of time go by. We'll see what's coming up next. Psionic training. Surpheus has failed. Alright. We'll just keep psionic training people. Because it's free, I don't see any real reason not to. Doesn't seem to hurt. Surpheus, you can try again. You've got pretty good willpower, to be honest. You'll get it eventually. Couple laser cannons. Did I need those for anything? Or was I just building them for spares or something? Probably did need them. Rename, edit loadout. Feels like I've probably got enough aircraft for now. I'll probably move some of these people around or some of these ships around to balance it out. We'll want like one Firestorm and 3 Ravens in each one. And I believe I've got 1 Firestorm everywhere with laser cannons, so we're doing pretty good for the air game, last I remembered anyway. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have enough... Nah, I'm going to keep those drones. I think we've got enough... we don't have enough Illyrium for the next one. I'll have a look at these things. These are really cool. But I don't think I'm going to have enough.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
We just need to get some more
I've
Illyrium.
already put the new recruits to work in the
I
lab.
still think the armor was worth it, though, rather than keeping the research going. We'll research again once we get more Illyrium. If you want to look at the new items, we've got a Plasma Dragon down here somewhere, which is really awesome for our gunners. I think the Nova Cannon was new. This is the move and shoot version. The -1 mobility. We probably won't be building that. We'll probably be building the other one. Wherever it is. Did you guys see it yet? Plasma. It's probably red because of the Illyrium. Plasma Dragon. There we go. So, again, I'll need to actually catch another Muton Elite. But these things, they've got some of the best damage in the game, so I think I'll like that. What else did we get? Nova Gun, Dragon. Did we get the Pulse? The Particle Cannon, that's the one. So that'll be our best mech weapon as well. Although it has less ammo than the railguns, it does do a lot more damage. 8 to 14 versus... Well, it does +1 damage. Whoop-de-woo. The railguns are pretty good. We'll upgrade to particle cannons eventually, but it's actually not a very high priority. Little bit more crit, +1 damage, less ammo. Yeah, whatever. We'll get to it. Once we've got some spare heavy weapons and a lot of spare Illyrium, I'll build those. And Mystery finally got his training. I don't know finally, but he's got it anyway. I think that was tier 2. You know what? I know I often make infantry officers. I don't think I will this time. We'll make 1 infantry a psionic as well. And we'll give you inspiration? Yes. If you can see an enemy, you're going to shoot it twice. If you can't see anything, maybe an inspiration would be valuable. And finally... Drakey, you failed. Well... I have read in the comments that you'd prefer to be a mech, so maybe I won't keep trying with you. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you've got pretty good will. Who else could I train up instead? Shadow Alchemist? Might be your lucky day? Sure. Like I said, I don't generally worry about psionic infantry, but we'll give it a try. It can't hurt, right?
Contact detected.
Oh good, a very large unidentified. Is this finally the time? There's 2 things it can be. We're gonna put a save down right now. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. Let's put a save down. Either one will be interesting to decide what we do. Let's just watch it for a second. Seems to be going south, but it is in Africa. Let's just watch it. Everyone just Hold on to your shoes. Hold on to your hat. Oh, it's hard to say. It could be going to West Africa, wherever this is, whatever country that's supposed to be. I can't remember the name of it. Sorry. Once it gets to like here or so, I'm gonna go back. If it lands here, it'll be a terror mission. If it makes it to here, it's not a terror mission, and it's even worse. It is seeming to come pretty straight at our base, doesn't it? Well, I think it's finally time. Oh boy. Well, I knew this was coming. I didn't know how long it would take. It took longer than I expected. We're gonna need to, so who are we gonna get? We're gonna have Kent, Jackie, Lythan, Faldang, and Sandless. Not really the best loadout of soldiers you'd want. No mechs. I mean, infantry are good, but sniper, not what I wanted. Well, I also need to re-find all my items, all of my equipment, unless I've got enough stuff. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave on a bit of a cliffhanger here. If you don't know what's gonna happen, tune in next episode. If you know what happened, if you know what's gonna happen, wish me luck. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and see you next time.